Autumn is here, so that means it's time to put away those shorts and sundresses and break out your sweaters and jackets.
Yay! Well, here to help us get fabulous for the fall is a celebrity stylist who's dressed everyone from Mary J. Blige to Britney Spears. Welcome to the show, Andre Austin.
Thank you,
Welcome.
thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Andre, tell us, you got all these celebrities to your credit. When did you begin dressing celebrities like Kanye West, Backstreet Boys, and Jessica Simpson?
Keep going, keep going.
I know there's so many, the list goes on and on.
No, you know, it really started like a fluke. I was unemployed, and I was a flight attendant prior to being a stylist.
You were not.
Yeah.
For who?
I refuse to say.
Oh.
But just let me tell you, both airlines went bankrupt, so I figured maybe I should find another profession.
Oh, okay.
So I called a friend of mine who was a producer at the Montel Williams show, and they said, well, you know what, they're looking for someone in wardrobe to help out. I went, I met with the wardrobe person, and some years later, here I am with you, wonderful people.
Now, did you always have a flair for fashion?
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I think right out the womb, it's always been about fashion. I think it's always been an underlying current of what I was interested in, and obviously my destiny to be here, so.
So how do you go about creating these unique looks for all of these different celebrities? Because each person wants to be a standout on the red carpet or in their magazine spread. So how do you go about finding their fashion personality?
You know what it is? I think it's a collaborative effort. Like, I don't ever want to feel like I'm dressing someone up. Like, I really want you to be a part of the decision-making process. And I think when you allow someone to be a part of the process, they are appreciative. You know, because you're not like, here, put this on. You really want, I want the give and take. I want feedback from you. I really want you to tell me what you're comfortable with. And my job, ultimately, is to push you past what your comfort level is. And I'm to show you the next step. That's why I'm the professional here
Now,
doing that.
Getting their feedback could open a can of worms for you. How do you deal with all those personalities? And who's been the biggest diva? We need the dish.
You're gonna have to wait for the book for that.
Oh my gosh, you gotta wait for the book.
I just refuse to give that
Give us a
information
tip.
right now.
Give us a little bit of it.
You know what it is? I don't think, I think everyone, like we all have our days. Some days we're great and pleasant and we want to speak to everyone. And some days we come in and we're just not feeling it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what you mean.
You know, so I think what it is like they are human, you know, and then ultimately, I'm not a fan. I am here to work with you to make you look good.
You're a collaborator.
Exactly.
Exactly. So do you have a favorite client, since you won't diss on the divas? Do you have someone who you just love working with because they just allow you to go there?
You know, a couple of people, I think, stand out in my head when I think about that. And I think one would be the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, okay.
Because I had been with them for about 7 years.
Wow, okay.
So I kind of took them from like wearing baseball jerseys and basketball jerseys to like a solidified pop group, which that look is kind of the template for pop groups today. So I think that is, you know, something I'm really proud of to say.
Okay, what about the ladies? Is there one gal who just gets your style juices flowing?
That I worked with or that I
that
like?
you worked with.
You know, I would say, who would I say? I think Carrie Hilson was a really cool client to work with and have, because she was very open and receptive to my ideas and my concepts and kind of fusing them with hers. So I think together, we came together and made a really cool, you know, look.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
Well, speaking of looks, you brought several looks, and you're going to tell us about some of the trends that are hot while we're looking at these looks, right?
Of course, yeah.
All right, so let's get started with the first model, and tell us what they're wearing and why it's so hot this season.
Well, the first look is men's inspired. So it's all about, you know, the boys' room. So it's, you know, a full slack, the great printed blazer. Always a glove is just always, you know, a good staple.
You know who loves a glove? Andre Leon Talley.
Yes.
I was reading his Vanity Fair piece the other day, and he says he loves gloves, gloves,
Love
gloves,
a glove. Because it just makes you feel chic and without trying too hard, and it's a quick fix.
It's a way to
you know?
add instant glamour.
Exactly.
And I like the purse. It looks like a big candy bar.
Exactly. This is a vintage purse that I picked up, and I thought since it was such a men's inspired look, I wanted to kind of give her a little bit of femininity, and I thought the big clutch was a really cool piece.
It's very whimsical. I like it. Now the blazer, who is that by? Is that Nanette Lepore?
No, actually, this whole look is from BCBG.
Really?
Yeah. So it is very affordable.
Yes.
You know?
Okay, nice price point.
Yep.
Now,
Perfect.
as we get ready for our next model, how important will color be this season?
Color is everywhere. It was not only on the runways for women, it was also on the runways for men. And I think what fashion has become is a blurred lines of men, women. Trends are going over from men to women. So
Like Robin Thicke blurred lines?
Exactly. But we're not going to play that here.
This is a bright color, speaking of colors.
Yeah,
Whoa.
this is great. This is a real hyper
Hello.
color.
Good morning.
So what about this?
Is that neoprene? What material is that?
It's actually like a net over a stretched black fabric with a full zipper in the back. And I liked it and I picked it because this may not be what everyone's gonna wear. I just wanted to really show the extreme of it. And it's all about color. And then what we did also, which is a great trend, is all about statement piece jewelry.
Now, is that one necklace or are the jewels piled on?
It's actually, one is a belt. With the crosses is a belt. I used it as a necklace. And with the animal head is an actual necklace.
Really?
Yeah.
So your accessories can do double duty this
Exactly.
season.
It's all about piling it on, piling it on, piling it on.
That's very creative.
You can never have enough.
All right, so now tell us about the men's. What are some of the trends we're going to be seeing with the men that are going to be popular?
Some of the men's trends that I really liked and I thought was very cool was adding texture and fabrication and plaids. So I thought this was a really cool kind of plaid on plaid. So we have like a great overcoat and a plaid suit. And then what I did was I added like a V-neck down because I don't think everyone wants to always look like your dad sometimes. And I think a plaid suit can sometimes evoke older. So I wanted to kind of make it young and keep it fresh. And I put a V-neck t-shirt underneath. I think it's cool.
And more relaxing too, right?
Exactly, and you can also take the slacks off and put a pair of jeans on and kind of roll them up, even with a pair of sneakers. And it'll kind of get a very fresh, kind of younger approach to that.
And another cool thing is that you can borrow your man's jacket because men's wear jackets, and the baggy look is also really big this season.
Very huge. It's all about shape.
And again, to the gloves, right?
Yeah, it's all about it.
All about the gloves.
To me, glove is just a throwback to just being classic and chic. Even if you are like pushing the envelope, I think with the glove, it kind of brings it back.
All right, well, let's look at the next model.
More fashion, more fashion.
Your next model also has gloves.
Always.
Explain this look.
This is, like a classic kind of overcoat, car coat.
Shannon, that would look so cute on you.
All right, I'll take that one home then.
You gotta get that look. That's very linear.
And then it's also a very monochromatic look. So I kept the tones very one-on-one. So it's a lot of different shades of browns and golds. And I kind of just popped it with a white button-down shirt. Which seems like something Shannon would do.
Yes.
I can rock that.
Yeah, that
sure.
would look very good on you.
So as we bring back all the models, we get one last look at everybody.
Yes.
What's the biggest piece of advice you would give us for dressing for the fall this season?
My biggest piece of advice always to anyone is you really have to feel comfortable in what you wear. So just because the trend is popular and just because this is what everyone is wearing, do not fall into that trap. Because if you look good and great in green and someone's telling you that orange is the new green, and you like, orange is really not my color, you need to go with what you know works for you and what you look good in and what makes you feel the best.
So if I'm going out this afternoon and I need to purchase something, what is the must-have item for fall that I need in my closet?
I would say a blazer, just unconstructed blazers. I think you can throw it over a dress, you can throw it over a shirt, you can throw it with a t-shirt, add it with jeans, and keeping it unconstructed, it'll give you that men's kind of inspired feel, which is on trend.
Yeah.
And it'll keep you warm.
Yes.
That's important.
And it's also like staple pieces that you can carry onto your wardrobe, moving forward as well.
All right, and last question, what is the range of price in these looks you brought for us today?
The range of price, this is all moderately priced.
We like that.
Yeah, and what the plaid suit is from H&M, so it was very reasonably priced. And the car coat is from Vince Camuto. which is a great price point. So, you know, all these are very affordable.
Yeah, H&M,
you know.
Vince Camuto, BCBG,
Exactly.
all very affordable.
Rue 107. So, you know, they're looks that are affordable, and that's what I wanted to show you today, that it is an affordable way to get those high fashion runway looks at a price that you can really afford.
Chic on a budget.
We like that.
We like that.
I like that.
Thank you so much for all
Thank
these
you
looks.
for having me.
Keeping us fashionable for the fall.
Of course, thank you.
All right. You're watching
All right.
Arise Entertainment 360.